Hey guys, welcome to the first tutorial of the Celebration 5 Diorama workshop. Today we're going to be working on the L hallway for the Echo Base dioramas. And so it takes about an hour. It's the most simple of all of the dioramas for the Echo Base. So why don't you sit back and let's get started. Here's the list of materials you'll need for the Hoth Echo Base L style hallway. Grab a piece of styrofoam. We found these at Home Depot. They're 4 feet long by 14.5 inches wide, which is just the perfect size for what we're doing today. Now measure 16 inches at the top and 16 inches at the bottom. Grab a utility knife and you're going to slice the styrofoam in 2 pieces. Now you're going to mark 8 inches at the bottom, 8 inches at the top, and now you're going to take your utility knife again and you're going to cut your square into 2 halves. Now you're going to have your 16.6.5 inch wall and your 16 by 8 inch floor. Now for this section we need a wood burning pen. You can find this at your art supply store very easily. It's about $16. Now you're going to be drawing as if you were drawing with a pen on paper, but the heat is going to be melting the styrofoam and it's going to give you the same effect that you see in the movie sets. And what's really neat about this is that you could put as much detail as you want and the styrofoam actually cools down instantly. There's no burning of your hands, which is really neat. Now add water to your latex paint and mix it really well. Take a hair curler sponge and dip it into the paint, but it's too wet, so you're going to have to use a napkin to dab it until it's just enough paint on the surface so that you can gently rub the styrofoam and the paint will just hit the surface and not go all the way into the bottom of the grooves. Now we're ready for step 4. Now you need some cable wire. Cut 3 pieces of equal length of 17 inches. You can get these at any stereo store. Now because these cable wires have a mind of their own, we need to bend them into shape to have them kind of like retain a memory that they're hanging. Because in the movie, obviously, the pipes are much heavier, they're life size, and they droop the way that they're supposed to. Here we have to cheat. So use your fingers and press onto the little peaks until you have 3 equal pieces that look something like this. So let's go to step 5. Use your hot glue gun to put hot glue at the bottom of your wall all the way across. Then at an angle, gently bring it upright onto your floor piece. Use your hands to press down for about a minute or so until the hot glue dries. Now we're going to need these little cable hooks in order to secure the cables that we did onto the styrofoam wall. Make sure to press down to expose the little piece of metal, but don't poke it through your finger. Measure 3 inches from the bottom of the floor, and then this is where your top of your little peaks should reach for the first wire. Then just continue along with the second wire and third wire until you have all 3 wires that look something like this. On to step 6. Take your floor grid decal, which is available as a free download on the website, and print it on a full-size sticker sheet. All you need to do now is peel the backing and then gently press it against a piece of scrap foam core while removing the bubbles. Now take your X-Acto knife and slice it right through the middle of the grids. Now remove all the excess of the foam core that's all around the 4 pieces, and then slice in the center of the piece, and then you'll have 4 pieces of floor grid. Now place them on your floor of the diorama. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this is instant snow. It looks like salt, but it's much more magical than that. Take 2 teaspoons of the powder, place it into a transparent glass. Make sure it's transparent. Now take 4 ounces of water, and you're going to pour that in one quick swoop into the glass. And check it out. Just like, you know, the Jiffy Pop when we were a kid, it just fluffs up right in front of you. It's just the coolest. I love it. Now just sprinkle some of the instant snow onto the flooring, and since the styrofoam is white, you can use as little or as much as you want. Now take a toothpick and cut it in half. You'll be amazed that it fits exactly inside your figure's peg holes. You can now take a nail and make a hole into the foam core since it's really hard material, and your toothpick will now fit into the hole through to the styrofoam. Easy as that. Your EcoBase L Holloway is now complete. If you like action figures and diorama displays, visit Frank Diorio's DioramaWorkshop.com, your source for the best action figure display tutorials, including hundreds of display photos from your favorite films, step-by-step instructions for home building, including free blueprints, decal downloads, and Frank's live construction camp. For video tutorials, visit YouTube DWC, the official DioramaWorkshop.com video companion. And make sure to find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Diorama Workshop. See exclusive workshop pictures live as I build my dioramas before they appear anywhere else online.